Diego si Mono, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
There's not like I feel like all of the options they can go besides the Terrorblade are not necessarily out close. Okay, they go TB. I hope he itemizes, you know, to actually deal with this burst damage of the Titan Spirit Breaker. But I conceptually, I think that a lot of times you want to get, you know, meta level 2. HFN could be. Oh, no, I guess King RD might just die here.
He is a goner. Also, King RD is playing in the safe lane together with HFN, and they're using KJ together with the Beastmaster Tavo bottom lane. So there's slightly different.
I think it's kind of an underrated spell on Enchantress.
Well, there's a little bit of a lurking sensation. Tavo, he didn't even level call the Wild Boar yet. He leveled 2 points in Wild Axes. So, going for a different build, doesn't want his creepers to be frozen up, and he's going to be able to get the kill onto each bottom lane, like Moana, with the coconut tribe monster thingies, which was pretty cool. Do miss a kill top, but the Tavo bottom lane was having some fun. HFN, LTH gets dropped low, but there is no chance. Top tier 1 is going to get pushed down. Parker even TP top to push it. Well, 40R is going for mid, though.
I love this. I love the fact that Parker goes this early. I think carries in general are terrible at identifying this move.
Well, the smoke already broke on LTH as well. Charging in. Avalanche toss onto King RD. LTH is caught. King RD needs to get rid of the bugs. Actually, is walking out to get the tiniest of glimpses of his life. Going on to Weege, and Weege does find the kill onto King RD. Tier 1 tower mid is almost gone. Another strike pump faked. Eco, he's going to go in on 40R. Do they have the damage? He is dropping low. Does pop everything, and his teammates are just...
Now Tavo.
I mean, to be fair, it's a Bara. A 17% chance is a permabash.
81% pretty much.
Yeah, Tavo, he's being chased as well. Doesn't have a roar. He's going to get locked down. And, I mean, this is a pretty scary ganking squad. Weaver, Spirit Breaker, and Tiny hunting you down. Blink, Avatas, 40R needs to run away. Does have a Shield Crash and Rolling Thunder. Has to use it. Just some random Crystal Maiden having a bad game. If the rest of you, like, all she does is give everyone Arcane Aura.
Oh, XY, no.
Glimpse, stacks some Kinetic Field. They are stuck. Metamorphosis on top. Great rotation coming out from Wolf Team. And Hiko, does he disengage? No glimpse for the foreseeable future. Weege hunted. Field Crash available. Run, Weege, run! Will eventually die. They're charging back onto HFN, which is probably not the best choice, especially not considering the enemy has Weaver. But he actually Shikuchi's out of the kinetic field. Nonetheless, still going to get smacked down. And a very good usage of the meta.
Tavo is a tough one.
Oh, well, not that tough. Oh, can we get close?
He walked back, dude. He walked back.
Oh, no. KXY, toss, avalanche. And that's enough.
Okay.
Now King RD being charged. From, I don't know where. I just see the charge icon. Oh, there. Eco all the way from...
They now have to aim for a much, like, later timing, in my opinion.
Oh, Tavo.
Probably gonna die here.
Goodbye. He gets hunted. Also used the roar to try and disengage from the fight. So even if you'd have a buyback, you wouldn't be able to use it. Already done as well. And they're looking for Tavo. LTH going in for the Shikuchi. Hello. Yule's hold him up. KXY. He's got the blink ready. And goodbye, Tavo. Another dunk coming in. But yeah, in this game, it's looking pretty rough. KXY is going for the Silver Edge. I think you've got... Oh no, BKB on Spirit Breaker is not done yet. We're just going to get glimpsed back. They hold him in place. He tries to stay alive, but eventually does die. Didn't use that much to take him down, though. So that is pretty big. They still have Rolling Thunder. They still have Static Storm full. But there's a charge coming in onto HFN. They're going to re-engage, try and burst him down. BKB popped by Parker, but the Thunder onto LTH. Parker, nonetheless, he's getting absolutely mowed down. Controlled, in place. Nothing he can do. And the roar from Tavo onto KXY is just going to delay him for a little bit longer because they're just hunting for blood, and blood is exactly what they'll be able to gain here. KXY almost taken down. KJ, can he get the last hit in? No, they're hunting. Can they get him? Yes, they do. But at what cost? 2 kills secured for the side of Wolf team, maybe even 3. He goes very low. 40R did a ton of damage in that fight, but in the end, it will be another one down.
Have a huge advantage in these fights. They're not going to force any buyback. Whoa, Parker.
Parker's
Hello.
nutty. He knows no stack storm available, so he's going deep. Turns into the TB. Oh, look at Weege coming in with the big fat freezing field and absolutely snows everyone out of existence. GG gets called, and that is the game already. 24 minutes in, and SG Esports make a statement.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much how I thought this game was gonna go. Like, HFN
That's
will not go
fast.
BKB because he wants to be greedy, and this game just becomes really hard. You're playing against SB Tiny, but it's KXY. He might just play something weird. Like
That is something weird.
yeah. It's good versus Stro. Lane's okay versus Void Spiral, though. You can definitely get bursted. You have to be careful.
Back towards the tier 1 tower. Top, Eco, he's going to have a rough lane. Leveled Kraken Shell level 1. That tells you how rough of a game he's going to have. And he is First Blood.
Yeah, pretty interesting that he learned Kraken Shell there. Far, there are no sentries coming from SG.
It's not that bad.
Oh, whoa.
He just dies to Caustic Finale?
Dead. So all of that will eventually trickle down to the Wolf team looking really good in the next minutes.
Eco top. Body block by the Centaur. The root comes out. Eco going for the dive. There is a javelin on the troll, and of course there is a javelin in the hands of Vinci.
I mean, this game is so different from game 1. Like, not only all of that is okay, they might find Witch as well. But as I was saying, like, because not only they're doing really well with HFN this time, KXY can't really fight. He needs Maelstrom, and Hiko is gonna be Dovey tier 2, dude.
Yeah, I mean, what can you even do right now? Weege, Ice Shard's blocked. They're going for the kill onto the Oracle as well. And that is going to be Weege finished off. The heal from KJ does have a Fairy Fire, but his H doesn't want to leave the lane. I mean, to be fair, he's farming a very decent amount. Those gank attempt coming in. LTH needs to be careful. The tower is breaking him up. Burrow to the side. Tafu gets out, but there's King RD. Parker doesn't have a waveform. Does have magic wand charges, but still waveform out. But 40R with the chase misses the Aether Remnant. Parker goes back in. Waveform on top. King RD is dead. And now it is going to be the Epi Burrow from Tavo onto Parker. Ravage in return. What are all these ultis coming through? Parker still alive. Tavo in the trees will be found out. And somehow SG win that fight. That what felt like it went all over the place.
Dude, what a Chad. Parker just played so fearless. I was like, all right, just
BKB Maelstrom. Solid timing. Parker on the other end is going for the Iascati. Actually, they're just almost equally farmed, which is such a surprise, considering he got the Maelstrom done in 6 minutes on HFN. There's going to be a catch. Eco does have that Ravage, of course, available. Can they burst him down in time? Epicenter comes out. He's not even going to pop it because there is no support from his teammates to try and deal the damage here.
there should be a free Roche for a Wolf team. So, as I said, the time.
Do not see any wards in their own jungle, and Parker. Actually, Parker's TPing top. They're going to go for the Ravage play. Missed LTH stun, though. And Parker shows top, and they're going to go for the back end, and that's a big kill. Weege taken down. Does have a buyback available in case they want to continue the fight. Does Lightning Proc's actually doing a lot more than the Burrow so far. Weege, gotta be careful because they know he doesn't have a buyback, and Weege is done for. He just got False Promise off cooldown, and that is really a loss you could not permit to happen. HFN gonna get jumped. The Ravage gets blown. Epi came in, but Parker gets a great double man Burrow. What just happened? They all got blown to smithereens. HFN pops the BKB. Is gonna be chased. They're gonna go for 40R instead. Can he disengage? One more Astral Step in a second. Shackle Shot chases him into oblivion. Did not even know that interaction happens, but it does manage to be a very successful Oh,
they think
Tavo.
Oh.
Strength run away. Hiko on the chase. Dust comes out. Tavo still being hunted. It does get the burrow onto the high ground. There's HFN waiting. And from the back line, Ravage gets blown by Hiko onto nothing. And this is a terrible fight. KXY gets held in place. Didn't pop his BKB yet. Buyback coming through again from Weege. Going back in is Parker. 440R, but the FP burrow onto KXY. Doesn't get a BKB. Does have the chance to pop it. The saving grace coming through will be healed up. Tavo's going to die. And it looked really, really good for Wolf Team, and all of a sudden they get to see that many Daedalus on Morphlings. So it's a lot of damage that he can burst out in a very brief amount of time. Wind Range is going to go for the MKB, unsurprisingly. With godlike attack speed, they're going in. KJ slowly but surely dying. Parker's got the healing reduction, but they find LTH in return. HFN, though, completely locked down. Didn't even get a chance to pop his BKB. Thanks to the Shackle, King RD on the high ground wasn't in a position to save his buddy. 3-4-1 trade, and look who just... Ravage is available. 40R used most of his spells. Slowly gonna get dragged back. Rooted up as well. Stunned in the process. On top of another stun. But they're not really gonna chase for the kill because there is a...
Parker's taking the tower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Parker in the meantime, well, he wasn't there. And, yeah, he's just pushing high ground. Going in for KJ. While everyone is distracted, including me. What is he do? The melee racks are one hit away. Parker, I know that you want to just use that Aegis, but this is nuts. Zero fear.
Yeah, I mean, HFN, he finished his MKB. He's going to TP.
King RT?
Tusk is already dead.
Oh!
Or is he?
Save. Snowball onto the side. Oh, he's going to get Snowball to the wrong direction. Blinks out in time. HFN actually went for a spin as well. Pops his ulti, going for the Tide Hunter, but the BKB is about to end, and indeed the Ravage gets blown immediately. Look at the damage! Parker loses the Aegis, but the snipe coming in from downtown will be faced.
This is super obvious, and SG should know it's coming.
Yeah, and look at Weege. He's tanking it because he's got the Aeon Disc. They're going to throw everything on him. Aeon Disc forced after the side. Ravage in return. Gotcha baited, and then some Shackle Shot comes out. Booey, booey, bye-bye, hada. They are absolutely annihilated. Tavo? Does he get anything? No, nothing. Triple kill for Parker. Can I read it? Where is it? There it is. We got the GG. It has been called, and indeed, it is going to be... It is going to be all over. And what a performance. That play from Weege right there with the Aeon Disc. The hardest bait ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the type of smoke where they...
Right.